Kia ora koutou, and welcome back to the final series of talks on human enhancement and basically, I don't know, how to approach the age of enhancement technologies and the age of human enhancement and how to consider the various choices that we'll be able to make. Furkan and I are filming in the park.
They think that I'm not here, but I'm actually here.
Yes, indeed, he is here. So yes, it's like, yes, he's been an essential sort of companion for the filming, the production of this course. So it's been a great thrill to do it and a great thrill to meet many of you. But so I want now to basically, since we're here, kind of basically filming kind of under the Vice Chancellor's office, this is a good sort of place to consider sort of, I don't know, the creative exercises that you've made, your attempts to basically sort of imagine the enhanced future, and your willingness to kind of know, just sort of in a way, not look for the most charismatic tech dude to tell you how it's going to be. So in a way, this is definitely a case in which we're not looking for the most powerful argument. Instead, what we're doing is we're looking for imagination insurance, which means that we're looking for as many different stories. So if you think about the stories that we add, humanity, our great advantage is our diversity and the different ways that we view the world. And it's a bit of a problem when, I don't know, you look and there are certain stories that dominate. These are the stories that we hear. And people say, well, look, Elon Musk's, I mentioned him a bit too much maybe, but he's the one who we're all listening to. And he takes kind of his wealth as a measure of his success as a forecaster of the future. But when things don't turn out exactly the way he imagines, well, what are we left with? So this is all about basically sort of your characters you've chosen, and you've done it in a very effective way to sort of say that they have something distinctive and interesting to say about our enhanced future that's different from anything else. That what my characters say. So all of your characters, by the way, I mean, you may not have known this, but when I read the descriptions of your characters, they're all quite different, and I bet there won't be the same stories. So they're all, if you were to ask your characters, well, what's the enhanced future going to be like? You're all going to give different answers, and that doesn't mean, oh well, look, it means that one of you is right and all the rest of you are wrong. No, we need all those different stories because, well, mate, probably all of us are wrong. And we need as many stories as we can have to have a chance that one story will capture what we need. So one way to think about the disappointments of the past years has been about basically listening to experts who've been experts, really smart people, and they've been wrong. You know, the people who said, here's a reason why climate change is really going to turn out to be nothing. Well, not because it's real, but don't worry, there's an easy technological fix for it. And you sit there thinking, well, where is that technological fix right now? So, you know, in a way, when a smart person says, don't worry, there's something called climate change, but it's really easy to fix, that's a problem. And so, in a way, we need to have part of imagination insurance is empowering lots of people to advance their own distinctive views about how an enhanced future should be, but also saying that they've got to be kind of reflective. So the book concludes, the dialogues conclude with a whole lot of what I refer to as nightmares. And I want you, it's like, it sounds terrible, doesn't it? I want to encourage you all to have nightmares. But I think it's great that you've all got kind of distinctive takes on the future.
But even to be able to come up with a nightmare requires imagination, right?
It does, yes. I mean, nightmares, yes, I love it. Yeah, they're imaginative acts in themselves. I mean, nightmares are kind of like, imaginative acts that you don't really enjoy when you're having them. But sometimes if I describe my nightmare, my nightmare ages ago was that, I don't know, climate change would actually happen and it would be difficult to fix. Sorry guys, I know you told me it was going to be easy to fix. Well, that kind of would have been a useful thing for people to listen to maybe. So let's sort of, I think the challenge for you is going to be, each of your characters is associated with a distinctive take. What if that goes wrong? And how do you respond to that possibility? So Furkan here has his own really interesting take on a sort of an exciting and a positive future made by enhancement. He's going to tell us, I'm going to film him talking about that, but I'll just run through and we'll do a bit of a toing and froing exercise where we consider the various nightmares associated with my characters. So we'll come back and film that in the next talk.
See you later, guys.